Back to 1997, I was reading a newspaper. Yes, a newspaper. It's called the Rap Sheet. For those who do not know this one, you had like the Source, the Rap Pages, Hip Hop Connection, and many, many more magazines. But you also had a Rap Sheet, which looks like a newspaper, which I always found to be very cool. This specific one from November 1997 with Mac 10 on the front cover. Well, I was reading this one and there was a little review about a cool soundtrack. A soundtrack from the movie Soul in the Hole with awesome tracks on it. Let's dive a little bit deeper into that one. Hey, and don't forget to subscribe, that's really cool. Let's check it out. Hi, I'm the Hip Hop Collector. hiphopcollector.com. So I was reading this specific rap sheet, as mentioned, with Mac 10 on the front cover. And the rap sheet, it was different, as you saw in the intro. It also had like a review section, a bit different than maybe like the Source or Rap Pages that you used to. In this specific one, it talks about 6 albums: Organized Confusion, Rappin' Forte, Coco T, Eric B. and Rakim, Soul in the Hole soundtrack, and the GP Woo album. They did not work with like mics or scores or whatever. They just did a review, which I also find nice, because giving it a stamp with 4 mics or 3 mics is in a way just the opinion or one guy or maybe 2. So I like this way of reviewing as well a lot. Page 28, that is. Various artists, the Soul in the Hole soundtrack. Now, I always loved this soundtrack a lot. Here you have the CD box that I bought in 1997, and I played this specific CD so many times. I remember that so clearly. Just before recording this episode, I put the soundtrack back on and I jumped back to those days. The sound, wow, those tracks, amazing tracks on this album. But let's go first to the review. The Soul in the Hole soundtrack coincides with the new basketball drama Soul in the Hole from Asphalt Films. It features 15 short-shot cuts that will take you on a lyrical journey through America's inner city playgrounds. Some of the hip-hop's biggest names have collaborated on this joint. Among them are the Wu-Tang Clan, Common, M.O.P, O.C, and the newly reunited Brand Nubian. With this all-star lineup, it will definitely not disappoint. And yeah, it did not disappoint. This album is crazy good. Really dope tracks on it. In the review, they specifically talk about the Wu-Tang Clan track and the Brand Nubian track being the standout tracks on this soundtrack. The Wu-Tang Clan Diesel track, wow, that is pure dopeness. I love that track a lot. But that Brand Nubian track is crazy bananas, like you would say. Such a great track. Sadat X, Lord Jamar, Grand Puba. Really cool. Other cool tracks on there from Dead Press, Sauce Money, M.O.P, Big Pun. Wow. Salad Dwellers, M.O.P, Common, Coco Brothers. The Wu-Tang All-Stars track is also very, very good. Organized Confusion, O.C. You hear it. This is a dope soundtrack. And then I was thinking, back in those days, you were looking forward to those soundtracks. In the magazines, you had all the ads already, the upcoming ads from upcoming releases. And I remember the Soul in the Hole ad as well. That was cool with all those names. I was like, wow, this is going to be great. And it was great. No, Soul in the Hole soundtrack. I miss those days of the soundtracks. They really meant something. Nowadays, it's totally different. This is in the past something I was for sure looking forward to, which I do not have anymore today with soundtracks. It's now like a throwaway society. Today this is good, and tomorrow this is already bad, and something else is there. It goes way too fast. In the past, you could more enjoy the music, in my opinion. I know the albums that I bought way back much more than the albums that I buy nowadays, because for some reason every artist has to release and release and release, and there's quality stuff out there for sure, don't get me wrong, but it's just too much to listen and make it sink in. No, we go to the next one and another one. And back in those days, you had time and could enjoy more. That is my feeling. And soundtracks were one hell big part of those good times. It's maybe not like the best soundtrack ever created, but it's a damn good one. Soul in the Hole. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this album, this soundtrack. Let me know what you thought about the movie itself. I'm really curious. Let me know in the comments. Was this your favorite soundtrack ever? For me, not. Maybe for you, yes. What is your favorite soundtrack ever? Let me know in the comments. It's all cool to read. Respect you all. See you all in the next episode. Peace. hiphopcollector.com